Hello guys! In video number 1 we talked about a writing strategy. Today we are going to talk about a reading comprehension strategy. We will learn about the story structure. The important parts of the story, which happen at the beginning, middle, and end of the story, are called the story structure or plot. At the beginning of the story, the setting and characters appear in the story. The setting is where and when the story takes place. Don't focus only on the where part. You also need to tell me the time. The setting needs to be described with adjectives in a detailed way. This is an example of a setting description. The story takes place in 1875 at the Chihuahuan Desert in Texas. There is a white old house where the characters live. This story takes place on a hot summer day, mostly in the morning. As you can see, this setting example uses adjectives to describe the time and place where the story happens. As well, characters appear in the beginning of the story too. You can decide which are the most important characters and which are the secondary characters by identifying which ones are involved in the problem of the story. The story starts having suspense when the problem arises. Sometimes there is not a specific problem in the story, but there is always a goal. Once the problem is presented, actions begin to rise. What effect does the problem have on the characters? How do the characters react towards the problem? Those are the rising actions. As you can see in the timeline, rising actions make suspense increase through the story. The climax is the moment in which the characters confront the problem. It is the most interesting part of the story. The climax is the moment in which the characters affront the problem. When the climax occurs, the story changes completely. The climax is also known as the point of no return. When the problem is solved, there is an outcome or a solution. By this point, there is no more tension or suspense in the story. Tomorrow in class, we will make several story structures from the readings we make. It is important that you fully understand this video in order to make an outline to organize your ideas depending on the story's plot. Thank you guys, see you tomorrow.